All right, so no big precipice of what is going to be some sort of apocalyptic, insane price increases. I mean, a lot of you have already seen that in everything today. So why should coins be any different, right? Yeah, I think we've reached a whole new level of bullshittery, and I obviously, the crap floats to the top. The U.S. Mint, I can't even believe I'm saying this, is probably the small time offender in all of this, because you're going to see here in a few moments just how crazy and insane the one specific mint is going. The extraordinary lengths to really take advantage of the market, and yeah, you guys are gonna flip your lid when you see that. But before I digress into what is insane and crazy, the U.S. Mint, the May catalog is coming to a close here. Go ahead and check out some of the offerings. There's still a number of things still available. The beautiful Zachary Taylor Presidential Silver Medal. Holy shit. Why hasn't this thing sold out? Well, look at that. Mintage limit, none. Product limit, none. $65. All that for 1 troy ounce of 999 fine goodness. If you're a fan of the Honorable President Zachary Taylor, then this is for you. Not personally my thing. I think the dead president's thing has run its course ad nauseum. I mean, that's no big surprise. I think they continue to do this and do it and do it and do it again. I mean, yeah. As crazy as it sounds, I'm like, well, why is there no mintage limit on something like this? But in reality, you could order one right now at a stunningly low price, ladies and gentlemen, of 6,500 pennies. Just simply add it to your bag, check out, and then watch your investment go down about 40%. Yeah, but if you're a diehard presidential collector, let's say you totally forgot that there was even a presidential dollar coin series a few years ago, which, by the way, had no traction whatsoever. People hated the series. All right, then why would you even consider doing this? I mean, Mr. Zachary Taylor here looks like a carnival carny, right? Look at it. Just go ahead and blow up its face there with the big old, meat hooks hanging off those pork chops hanging off the side of his head. Amazing. $65 again. I mean, just do the math. You guys know how much the price of silver is today. That signifies a 2.5 times price increase. But if you think that's bad, take a look at the undesired 2022 candy half dollar 200 coin bags, ladies and gentlemen, at only 1.5 times face. By the time you factor in shipping, guys, you're gonna be up over $150 per bag of 200 coins, which is $100 face value. God bless your heart, guys, if you're into this. But there's a reason why the U.S. Mint had, changed the status of this coin as being a not intended for circulation release. Many years ago, what, 2003? Almost 20 years ago? They're like, yeah, the candy half dollar is not being used. And we're just going to go ahead and take it out of circulation. But hey, people still want it, so we're going to produce it. And there you go. Okay, so yeah, at 75 cents for every 50-cent piece, yeah, you could drive home today in a brand new bag of beater 2022 half dollar bags. If you've ever ordered one of these mint sewn bags. They make a lot of noise. I've had 2 of these stolen in transit in the mail. There's really no good way to pack these. And oftentimes, and you've even seen it on my Innovation Dollar roll reveal a few months ago. I mean, it's a good looking coin, don't get me wrong, but that puppy was rolled up and every single coin had problems. So what do you think about this 200 coin bag? As these things jostle around, they clash against each other in transit. If they don't get stolen, they'll get to you looking like just shit. They're going to look bad. But hey, $150, right? That's a huge FOMO play right there. I feel like I'm missing out on every single U.S. Mint release that's hot right now. Maybe the candy half dollars is where it's at. No, ladies and gentlemen, that is not where it's at. American Buffalo 2022 Gold. I believe this one's at $2,700. Yep. Which is okay. I'm not going to beat up on the good old American Buffalo 1 ounce gold proof coin too badly. West Point minted. Always a good looking coin. Because of that throwback to the Buffalo nickel. It's been around for a while. And then finally, the last one that we'll touch on the U.S. Mint side of things is going to be the June 1st release of the uncirculated Silver Eagle. This is the West Point minted type. Ta-da! Not looking too much better as far as value proposition compared to the presidential dollar that we looked at, or the presidential medal, or whatever we just looked at. $67. Granted, there's a product limit of 160,000 pieces for this particular release. Yeah, it'll sell out. Especially with a household order limit of 3, people will sell this coin out. I have no doubt in my mind that's what's going to happen. But what kind of value is there? You're almost having to force yourself to buy these, and then have to double force yourself to grade them. Because if you buy them to invest in silver, this is the wrong thing to buy, ladies and gentlemen. You buy this, you send it off to NGC and hope for a first day of issue mid-state 70, or whatever it is. So it's a double-edged sword. It's a double whammy. All right, a big old wet slap to the face with this product. It's like you can't just buy it for 67. You also have to send it off to NGC and hope you get a 70 grade, first day of issue designation on the holder, and then maybe, just maybe, you could sell it for about $250. All right, so yeah, this one right here has rip-off written all over it for that particular reason. Now, it's an attractive coin. Now, the jury still remains out there of whether or not people really do like this brand new reverse. They call this the reverse of 2021 because it released last year. West Point minted. You know, West Point is what West Point does. And they crank out just straight up perfection for the most part. But yeah, there you go. $67, which is roughly about $8 to $10 more than what last year's same coin, I believe, sold for. I don't know. We could check, actually, because they still have last year's product schedule up. So, if it came out around the same time, which is June 1st, no, that's the proof coin. Yeah, the mint schedule last year was all jacked up. All jacked up. It's not like what it was. Proof coin again. That's the W mint. Huh, strange. Okay. So we looked at mid-year. There's the Kennedys. There's the Gold Buffalo, and then we add these two things here, the CC and O Privy Morgans, Innovation Dollar, U.S. Air Force, Proof Coin, W Mint, Where's that other pesky uncirculated? It's got to be in here. There's another proof coin to S-Mint this time. Ah, there's our old friend. Came out in September. So they're releasing it. Okay, $67. But here's the thing. It was less than this. And what they do is, even though this is currently unavailable, and it won't be available anymore, what they did was they also have to jack up the price of this to reflect the 2022 price. They don't want to keep it whatever it was last year because they just don't want that kind of heat. You understand? They don't want to have to answer to any customer like, hey, why did this sell for $58 last year when this year it's $67? What's with the price increase? I think we've all seen just the unwanted price increase, the inflation for 2022 on everything, that I think that people would get sick to their stomachs to know that they're paying a little bit more for a Silver Eagle uncirculated. All right, so that's the U.S. Mint stuff. That's the stuff for this month. You can tell that just across the board, it's expensive. If we went to those Kennedys, the 200 coin bag, see, yeah, they actually, because that's not what they sold it for last year, $147. They actually have to match it because they still have the 2021 product schedule up. So that's the U.S. Mint. You guys ready for some jaw droppers? I figure if the U.S. Mints were reading the crystal ball and we're seeing that the market was going to drop and that people were going to fall out of favor of collectibles, then why not put it all on the line? Enter in the Royal Canadian Mint. We're under their new releases tab. You're not going to believe this stuff. All right, so the Fender Stratocaster 1 ounce pure silver thing. Do we call it a coin? Anyways, it's got a paltry mintage of 6,000. And this is available on subscription, kind of like what the US Mint is doing. Each one's $150 Canadian. The current conversion rate is for every $1 US, it's $1.28 Canadian. Okay, so you check out these 1 kilogram pure platinum pink diamond coin. They call this the ultimate. It's a mintage of 1. It's got a date, strangely, of 2021. This one is currently being held in auction, which will go live here very soon. We'll actually check out the auction house so you could see how it's all laid out. It's an auction house I haven't personally dealt with before. But also check out some of these other expensive, coins of royalty. So we have the 10 ounce pure platinum pink diamond coin. This one's called the Splendor. It's got a mintage of 5, also a date of 2021. It's got little pink diamonds inset on this just really, really elaborate design. Mintage of 5. As of right now, an ounce of platinum is about $990. It's not as expensive as it used to be. These were available for $253,999 Canadian, which is roughly $198,000 US. Yeah, check that out. They sold out of these things. All 5 coins sold out. That's $1.25 million Canadian dollars. Here's another one here. This is the 2 ounce pure platinum pink diamond coin. So it's got it's got these little pink diamonds. I don't know the color clarity and the rating scale of the diamonds. Mintage of 30. And they call this one the Grandeur. The Grandeur makes you sound like you're in some fancy ballroom, hobnobbing with the mayor and his cronies. 55,000 Canadian is what this one sold for, and it is sold out as well. And then we continue on down the line. The more the free easy tendies continues with the 1 ounce pure gold. This is gold this time. Pink diamond coin. They call this one the treasure. Vintage of 400, ladies and gentlemen. And this one that's sold out at $13,000. But even still, you look at all the other coins, 1 kilogram of pure gold, Snowy Owl on Driftwood by Robert Bateman, vintage of 50, $99,500. They even have a payment plan option available. You know, if you're looking to, start up some new credit before you buy your house, why don't you go on to Royal Canadian Mint and put yourself on a payment plan of $10,000 a month. All right. That's not too bad, right? Could be worse. Yeah, but they have some pretty interesting coins. But they're, of course, not at all shy at throwing it all on there and seeing what sticks. All right, so, yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I mean, never in my wildest dreams that in the 25-plus years that I've been in this hobby that I would see this firsthand. So, we're going to close out this video the only way that I know, and that's what we're going to talk about where exactly you could see the bidding go crazy on the ultimate coin. This is going to be sold on Heffel, Heffel, Heffel Schnauzer. Yeah, this company right here is going to be consigning to sell the ultimate coin. So what we're going to do is simply, let's go ahead and view the catalog. And you'll see the coin. They have an estimate of $700,000 to $900,000. I'm pretty sure that's Canadian for this piece right here, which using the word breathtaking probably doesn't describe exactly what we have here. This is a brand new coin. This is a one-off, one-of-one piece right here. If it's sold for $1 million, quite honestly, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I think is deserving. I'm not the person to really answer that question, but you better believe that something like this, that is 1 kilogram of platinum, just the platinum alone is $30,000. I don't know what the real value is of these pink diamonds. Again, there is something to be said about the color, clarity, the rating, clarity scale, and all that stuff. I'm really not that knowledgeable of diamonds and all that. I should be, I should become a diamond broker, for crying out loud, seeing as how the mint is crafting, beauties like this, and then asking whatever they want for it. And you're always going to have that one person that's stand up to the line and say, yeah, go ahead and serve it up to me. I'll throw it on my my platinum annex with no, So, pretty crazy. This whole thing's giving me like serious heartburn right now. It's just all this money that obviously is flying around, even on super ultra modern coins, is crazy. But at the same time, it also reveals a deeper problem. Just the overall, just overdone, oversaturated, overinflated market that we live in right now. And there's always been this conversation: when's the coin market going to correct? When is it going to crash? It might happen sooner than later. It's just something that is inescapable at this point, because we've seen nearly 2 years, month after month after month, of unsustainable growth. And then all good things will kind of come to an end at some point. You got to figure that that's what's going to happen here. So that's why I wanted to talk about. This sure was an interesting topic of crazy Gucci level coins. Associating the two in this particular instance is apropos for what is being sold on today's market. And I just cannot believe that things like this, while other guys are struggling, you know, to make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and then there's people in other countries that are living in poverty, and then here we go, we see things like this, and people just don't have any problem throwing down the money for one coin. One coin. I mean, it's granted, it's a large coin. 1 kilogram is 35 ounces of anything. A kilogram of silver is 35 ounces, or pretty close to 36 ounces, I think. But yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you gonna put a bid in on this? Probably not. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. But yeah, it would be interesting to see this the whole thing transpire. Where does it ultimately end up at, ladies and gentlemen, is anybody's guess. Will it hit $1 million, making it one of the most expensive modern coins on record? We can only wish and see and find out. All right, well, I'm gonna hop on to the live coin Q&A show here momentarily. So I hope you guys join in there as well. We're gonna go live here in about an hour and a half. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you later. So long.